Hello everyone, welcome back to another super spicy video. Today I am going to be documenting my journey to try to get unbanned. It has been 2 years since I was banned, and I think that is about enough time for a punishment for a ban. So today we are going to be looking at writing and sending a ban appeal straight to SuitCase. Now, of course, this is all folly. There is no way I'm actually getting unbanned in a million years. Even if I was the last BCB fan on Earth, they would not unban me. But you gotta try. So those of you who don't know why I got banned, I have a handy dandy video that will go into depth about everything that happened. But for the long and short of it, there was a comic dub that I was working on with a few other people in the community. One of those people ended up getting banned. Also around the same time, I wrote a review/response to some negative review that had been written about the comic, and that caused some strife, and then me mentioning the banned user caused some strife. Then I got banned, and that's the long and short of it. I also got banned from the Candy Boru, the BCI, the Patreon, the Twitch. It just keeps going, but we're gonna try. We're gonna at least try. I want to say that I really appreciate the huge amount of support that that video had. A lot of people came out in the comment section, and it actually got picked up by the algorithm. It got way more views than I was ever intending, but a lot of people were on my side and said that me getting banned was kind of garbage. But that is all in the past. We're looking to move forward now. But in order to write a ban appeal, we have to understand from SuitCase's perspective why I was banned in the first place.
There is no use in evaluating this stuff from years ago. Okay, so clearly this negative review is something they wish to put in the past, and me bringing it up was a bad thing to do. To be fair to me, I was brand spanking new in the community, and I had no idea about any past drama, nor did I really care. That was until I got banned. So bringing up this review was bad. Got it. Should have left well enough alone. His following statement pushes this point further. The appropriate thing to do is ignore this stuff and move on. That's what I do. This isn't entirely bad advice, however, the theatrics put on by SuitCase do not indicate someone who's ignoring an issue. By not only deleting my review, calling me out in front of everybody, then DMing me over it, he created a greater spotlight than if he had just ignored my message to begin with. And I wouldn't even have given what I put out there a second thought. But still, once again, bringing up the review was bad. Knowing the time has passed. Okay, so in other words, just let it go. Then you made a bad choice framing it as a BWW response, and me deleting it was the outcome. You see, this is interesting because it implies that had I not even mentioned the bad review at all, he would have left my message alone. It was only an issue purely based around the mention of the BWW. This is fair. They don't want anything connected to any past drama surrounding them in the chat. Completely understandable. And of course he says I can't put it back up. Alright, fine. Me asking to put it back up was stupid, and yeah, I was feeling a little combative at the time. But I at least had sense enough to leave it there. But then I asked a collaborator on the comic dub if I could get them in contact with the previously banned user. This was also naivety on my end, as I did not know the negative relationship that SuitCase has with banned users. Once someone is banned, they are as good as dead, and nobody is allowed to mention them or talk to them. This is not actually a rule, by the way. I just got extremely unlucky and was banned without a warning. And I don't really think it's fair that I was banned without a warning over this. If Suit had explained to me that mentioning a banned user was forbidden, I would have followed this rule. But now that we've looked at what I've done wrong through SuitCase's perspective, let's construct a well thought out ban appeal. Let's start out with a proper greeting. Dear Mr. Bearham. That's a good start. I am contacting you today in an effort to appeal the ban that was put in place on me on July 19th.
Hey everyone, it's me during editing. I now realize my horrible mistake that my ban was actually on July 11th, 2021 instead of July 19th, 2021. Pretty bad. I don't know why I thought it was on the 19th. It just sounded right in my head. I should have double checked. But it's been a long 2 weeks for me, so makes sense I would have forget something that happened a year ago. Alright, anyway, onwards.
2021. It has been nearly 2 years since then, and I would like to try and rejoin the community proper. Now we need to talk about the mistakes that we made. I never meant any malicious intent with bringing up the BWW review, and I understand now how that is a sensitive subject. I also understand now how mentioning banned users can cause discourse. It was never my intention to cause discourse in bringing up said user. I only wanted to continue the animated collaboration with the comic dub. So there we go. We admitted that what we did was wrong while understanding why it was wrong. Let's talk about what the comic means to me. I have remained committed to Bittersweet Candy Bowl by way of the BCB channel and the Discord. Everything I have done has been for the love and support of the comic. It has and continues to be a bright spot in my life, and I would like to expand this bright spot by being able to show more support to the comic, you and Veronica. That should do it. Let's wrap it up. I hope we can come to an understanding and maybe mend the bridge between us. Thank you. Sincerely, Rob. So there we go. I'm going to send this off and let's hope for the best.
Well, it has been nearly 2 months since I sent that email off, and I haven't heard anything. And honestly, I didn't expect to. Even if somehow SuitCase responded, what's he gonna say? Oh wow, we were wrong. I thought about it, I talked to Veronica about it. And this is not at all what SuitCase sounds like. We agreed that, we're gonna go ahead and give you an unban. Here's a link to the server. We look forward to seeing you in there. Of course that wasn't gonna happen. But there it is. I mean, there's always next year. There's more than one way to skin a cat, and whether I get unbanned or not is not going to change anything. We're going to continue to work here on the channel, creating fun, exciting fan projects. We still have a lot in the works, and I am going full speed ahead on this stuff. I'm just editing, going. We have now finished the bulk of the editing for Arrival, so the prologue, invitation, and Arrival, the bulk of that has been edited, and I know that half of Return has been edited, and 7 pages of Intervention have been edited. With that being said, thank you guys for checking this out. I really do appreciate all the support from the people that are banned, that aren't banned, maybe people that are discovering the comic new. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you next time.